Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome you to another episode of Weekend Update for Faewood Grove, weekend of 4/21/24. That's April 21st, 24 to all y'all out there. Hey, everybody. I thought that was kind of fun. I hope it was for you too. It was weird, creepy. I don't know. So welcome to Faewood Grove Weekend Update for the weekend ending April 21st, 2024. We've had a fairly eventful week. I didn't think we would, but wow, oh wow, have we. We had some rain, we had some amazing weather. We got a lot of work done. We had some trees fall. There's just been a lot go on. It's kind of wild. It's really kind of wild. So I want to go ahead and get started. And so we're going to start out with what we got done this week. So, well, actually, this isn't what we got done. This is what fell. We'll start with that. During the week, we had a few trees fall. Since Sunday, literally. These were not down this way when I was giving a tour on Sunday last week. So that's kind of shows you how quick things can change around here. This is at the back of what is it's the meadow next to the Demeter Shrine. This came falling over, and it helped this happen, which this is the path. Right here is where the Gaia Shrine is, and this is the path around and through that takes you all the way back to the Horn God Shrine. And for those of you who are in the know, also might recognize that that is the area behind that tree is also what is known as, I believe we all call it fuck around and find out. And this presents a very interesting obstacle, if you would call it that. So we're going to work on getting that cleaned up this weekend. We've got a work weekend cleaned up coming up. We're going to talk about that as we go through everything. So I'm just showing kind of what's gone on. And so it definitely is blocking the way, and we're going to have to figure out what we're going to do, which more than likely is going to be take everything off that's facing towards that 3-spoke tree. And we're going to end up using that for more defined boundary for fuck around and find out. And so we'll be needing a little bit of help this upcoming weekend if you're available. So we have some very pretty flowers coming in. It's amazing how green everything is. Due to I pushed myself a little bit hard. It was a long week. I ended up with an extra nap a little bit late. We're going to be doing a live tour instead of me showing a tour that I've pre-recorded. We're going to be doing that live towards the end of the live stream. So, and that's just to show how green everything is right now. Everything has just blossomed. I've already got enough leaves blossomed and unfurled to make it shady in my office in the morning. I can't see the sun already. It's just amazing down here. And like I said, we're going to be doing a live tour here in just a few minutes so that everybody can see just how gorgeous it is. We're right at that that hour where the sun's going down and it's just beautifully lit. And we've added a bunch more lights and reorganized the lights a little bit and done a bunch of clearing. And there's just a lot. There's a lot. I met a new friend, beautiful little dragonfly that followed me back while I was doing that. This is a small portion of what got put out this week. There's actually a bunch more large bags that aren't being shown here. Plus we got a bunch of grass seed out. We got a bunch of clover out. The Aphrodite Shrine got a good dose. Got a lot of good grass seed across a lot of different areas. We're doing some experimenting, and we're going to start working with seeing how we can get micro clover to work as a ground cover. And then we've got another super cool thing that we're doing, with ground cover. So we're trying to work with, it's a no-mow grass. So it just grows a little bit. It's very stable, doesn't need a lot of water, grows well in the shade because it just needs that spring grow. And after that, it's fine. And mixing that with some micro clover, um, and or some regular white clover, and to help provide ground cover that is sustainable, helps the pollinators, helps all the critters. The deer will eat it, well, the clovers, the white clover. And it'll still provide a nice ground cover for us to walk on. That'll be pretty springy and durable for the kind of use that it'll get during events and things like that out here. So we're trying that. And then one of the other projects that we've done, okay, that is the end. If you remember from last week, I finally got a good portion of the Green Man Grove area, which is the area to the north of the main ad. So the farthest north area that it would be within the festival grounds, back towards the Heron's Hedge. That's all been cleared. And I remember that I have comments here. Yo, hi. And so we got the Green Man Grove cleared out. And so what I've decided to do is we're making a giant deer offering back there. We're going to be doing a deer food plot and planting specific plants for deer to eat and graze on. It's specifically engineered and selected to grow with 3 to 4 hours of sunlight, so I can stick it way back dark in the woods. It's specifically for remote growth and absolutely no ability to maintain, but it's got a lot of stuff that deer like. And so I think that's going to be a wonderful thing for us to be able to give to the animals in our home and be able to be better stewards. So we've spent a lot of time, honestly, this last week focusing on pollinators and on the deer, and a little bit on the turkeys, trying to figure out how to make sure that we keep all of those integral parts of wildlife healthy, happy, and under surveillance by Atterbury helicopters. Sorry. I don't know if it'll actually tell, but it shakes the house. So we're pretty sure you might be able to tell on the microphone. But all of these things we are doing to try and give back to the earth, try to infuse more love into the earth as we continue to heal it. All these different wildflowers and all the different seeds that we're sowing, all the grass we're putting out. I'm getting ready to put out a bunch of grass for I'm going to try and resow Pan's Shrine again. Also, in next week, I'm going to start working on a path to the Horn God Shrine that's a little more accessible than going through Fuck Around and Find Out, since that's really cut off now. And so that tree falling across the path really raises some big challenges. So we're going to go ahead and figure out our way around that. But in the meantime, we've got a bunch of stuff going on. So we cleared out Green Mangrove. We've got a little more leaf work to do before I can put down more seed to make sure the soil is accepting. Because what I'm doing is I'm taking off the top level of leaves, putting down grass seed when I'm able to, or if it's an area where I can go through, I'm mulching and then grass seeding so everything has a super fertile bed to grow in. So this is just kind of a fun way, a nice experiment to try and do this. And if it doesn't work, most of all the deer food I'm planning right now, except for the clover, is annual, and it won't be here next year. I'll have to do it all again if it works, and that's fine because we can kind of control the impact and how it works and what's done in the areas that it goes into, which is, I think, better for the land. So that's what we got this week. It's been a great week. It's absolutely gorgeous. I also got a bunch of solar light changed which is really cool. It looks absolutely amazing out here. And I got bigger, brighter lights, some of the nicer lights that I'd had along the pond line. I got some more of those, and they are way more visible than the copper ones that I've been using. And so the copper ones are just being relocated to other places because right now there's enough light getting through that all the silver things are charging, but at the same time, we're getting all of the growth in. So it'll be interesting to see how long everything is able to stay charged. I've put lights in places that we've never had lights before because we've got just kind of a plethora now that I'm replacing, and we're moving and we're shifting everything. And more than likely, the timing on the live tour that we'll be doing shortly will include some of the lights. So you'll be able to see that here shortly. So that's what's going on with that. So yesterday we had the full moon for 420. It was an amazing event. Really, it was a wonderful time to reflect on our roles in our past, present, and future, and how and what we can control, and how to look at how to plan that all while accepting the chaos of life. So if you didn't get a chance to catch it during the live stream, go over to Tribe of Sovo and check it out on the page. It was an amazing ritual. It was an absolutely beautiful day. The wind was super cooperative, and it was peaceful. It was contemplative. Everybody felt enhanced. And I don't mean that in a broccoli kind of way. I mean, we all got something from it. There was a message for everybody there. And it was a really strong ritual. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, feel free to check out Tribe of Sova. There was 1212. We're going to start that again. Check out Tribe of Sovo's page and see if it's for you. So coming up, we have Big Tent Day. Need you to come out, help us pitch tents. At least one, hopefully two. We found that they actually go up really quick now. We've gotten really practiced at putting them together. We know how to sort the parts, lay them out so that it's easy to just move along and set it up, very assembly line style. And the collaboration is amazing because we all just kind of know what we need to do. And so it just gets done. And there's less, oh, well, you do this, oh, you do that. It's more like, oh, okay, so we need this, and we lay it out and we put it up. So come on out and help with that. We're going to need some help with those trees that have fallen the last couple of weeks. There's a little bit of work to do with that kind of thing. We're going to have some grass seed that still needs sown, as well as some wildflowers probably still need to go out. Help with sowing the seeds for the deer. There's all kinds of stuff to do, and help out. You don't have to be too physically active to be able to help with putting up the tents. We need some people to just stand there and hold a pole, and it just makes a lot of help when that person is standing there and able to help out, because that's a pivot point, and it just moves so much faster when you've got more people helping out. So the weekend after we pitch our big tents, and seriously, please, we can help. We can definitely use some help cutting up wood. We can bring chainsaw. We can use some help get those tents up. There's things to do if you want to help. And we've still got wood to move, wood to clean up. We've had some more stuff fall over. There's more dragon. We need help with the Hecate Shrine, helping build it. We're looking for people to contribute their energy and their time into building the shrines. I've got a bunch of borders for areas, longer sticks that are larger, that need drugged to specific areas to create those types of barriers and line paths and those kind of things. And that doesn't take a lot. That just takes dragging something. We've got carts. We've got all kinds of stuff for people to work together. So come on out and help if you can. Excuse me. I seem to be a little gassy. Shocker. The weekend after that is Beltaine. Our Beltaine ritual for Tribe of Sovo will be the 4th of May. The way it works is it's an afternoon ritual, 4 o'clock. We'll start streaming and we will celebrate the fertility, and we'll probably have a fire depending on the number of people that stay or attend. There'll be free camping if you want to come and camp. All the Tribe of Sovo rituals have free camping as well. And it's just a great way to come out and enjoy the woods, connect with the Lord and Lady, and celebrate. So if you would be interested, come on out. It's a great weekend to enjoy a ritual. It'll be a really, really nice weekend. So 2 weeks after that, we got Gaia. It's going to be on. There is so much going on. It is so incredible. We've got all those tracks. We've got all those presenters and workshops. We've been working on improving things outside, and Peggy was here this weekend doing work, setting everything up so we can adjust our systems and our maintenance program to the new portalettes. And we did some light testing. We're going to be getting some hand sinks for the next to them. She's looking for help if anybody's interested in helping out with the Poop Master General duties. She's got a document put together, and I'll be talking about that next weekend during the update. She wrote it a couple hours ago before she went home, and I was asleep napping, so I haven't had a chance to read it yet. But if you're looking to help with poop, she's looking for help. So, and it's not actually helping with poop. It's just making sure that there's toilet paper and there's water, and letting me know if I need to call and have them emptied and that kind of thing. So, because I check, but things happen through the weekend, and yeah, you got to maintain. So, but we need dancers. We're looking for paid performers that will be paid. We're looking for presenters and facilitators and attendees. It's an all ages, family friendly event. We don't have anything for kids this year. We need volunteers that are interested in providing children's activities. That's one of the things we'd love to have for the event. If you're interested in any of those things, contact Sharon. And she'll be able to hook you up. Just kind of post in either the Faewood Grove group or in the Gaia event group, or via the Gaia event. Thank you. There we go. That's all I needed to say there. And so post there. Got questions? You want to know something? We're happy to answer your questions. Faewood is a fairly primitive campsite, and we have portalettes. We have some water. We'll have, for Gaia, we're going to have a food vendor. I have other food vendors contacting me, and we might be having a food vendor for Feast of the Horn God. And so we're working towards that. And so there's just a lot going on with Gaia, as well as Feast of the Horn God. We're still looking for presenters. We're looking for performers. We're looking for dancers. We've got a lot of folks that we want. Just bring out your drums. We want to raise some energy. We want to have some fun. We want to share some joy, some ecstasy. There's going to be some ecstatic worship stuff going on at Gaia, some ecstatic worship stuff going on with Feast of the Horn God. There's just it. And it's all about connecting with the mom, the pop, the trees, the bees, the dirt under our knees. Sure, why not? And it's about that connection and enjoying that and feeling it and really embracing it. So that's what's going on with Gaia. We got lots of stuff going on. Check out the event. There's links in the Faewood Grove group. I'm constantly posting. I'm now into the cycle where I'm going to be posting a link to the event every week, in all kinds of Facebook groups to help raise awareness so we can have folks come out, make an amazing event. we got a lot of folks interested. We're getting registrations. We want folks to come out and having a really, really wonderful time. We're really looking forward to this. This is going to be a great time. And it's engineered towards being female energy run, staffed, volunteered, organized, keeping it as much female energy as possible. So, and I think it's really turning into a nice movement of energy. So, that's what's going on with Gaia. Feast of the Horn God is for the divine masculine, and we're doing the same thing. I'm starting to reach out to folks that might be interested in presenting. If you've got a topic you'd like to talk about during Feast of the Horn God, please reach out. Let me know. I've got we're open to all kinds of stuff. We love new presenters. I always kind of feel like my events are a place for new presenters to have an opportunity to talk, because I like hearing new ideas, and it's okay to start somewhere. We all had to start somewhere. So let us know if you're interested in helping out. So that brings us to the tour portion of the episode. So this is going to get tricky. Oh, I'm going to kill the speaker for a second. So this might be weird. Okay. Why did it do that? That's really weird. For some reason, it flipped me over. Okay. Now I have choppers flying through again. So what we're doing is we're going to switch over. Oh, darn it. Let's see what I'll do when I do this. There we go. All right, so I had to take off my coat before we did this. So bear with me, and it's driving me nuts to hear myself. So
office door is open. The office door is open. The office door is open.
Let's see how this does. It is so green. Is the sound back? There. That should fix the sound issue. Yay. Now we're going to do that. So, hopefully that doesn't make it too loud. Look how green everything is. All the flowers on the trees. All the dogwoods are budding. And the redbuds are budding. I mean, look at all those. Isn't it absolutely gorgeous? So, can you hear the mower? Somebody answer me, please. Because I see a yes, and I don't know what it was. What I said that it was to. So I turn it down, and we'll go slow. We got a lot of pretty yellow flowers. It's sundown, so the electrical lights have come on. Awesome. Thank you so much. All right, let's see if we're going to keep our signal back here. Because we got some work done back here. I actually came through and blew all of the road areas to clean them off a little bit, get it all nice and cleaned up. We're fine. This follow. Oh. And I've come through and gotten it ready. Hold on, let's see if I can control that screen configuration. Nope, I cannot. That's okay. I'll fix it when I get back to the house. But it's kind of fun being able to drive at the back. I've added a bunch of solar lights back here because it actually gets quite a bit of light against the edge of the road because of how things are cleared out. So let's go ahead and fix the camera a little bit. There we go. That way you can get a little bit more of the skyline. I came through and did a bunch of work over here, sowing flower seeds and cleaning up, getting it ready so we can put the workshop tent back up.
having all the nice, pretty flowers to smell while we're doing our workshop sounds absolutely amazing. So I figured it was a great time, great idea. And then all these areas are growing in their own natural ground cover. And we're ready. We've got plenty of area for camping. We've got lots of areas set up and ready for vendors and all kinds of stuff to go on for all the events this year. We have just done such an amazing time getting everything, an amazing job getting everything set up, built, put together. It is just wonderful. And I cannot tell you how excited I am and how proud I am and how grateful I am for all the hard work that got done and all the effort. And it's just really wonderful. I'm back here at Eris. We're ready to start burning again. I talked to a guy, and theoretically, I've got a couple of chims coming. So we'll have a chim for Gaia and a chim for Feast of the Horn God at the very least. Then we'll start working on one for Libertine. So we're going to come back here. And I'm going to show off. Well, show off the wrong word, but I guess that's what I could be using that anyway. I switched access points. That was interesting. So this is a completely different area now. Cleared and ready for your camping pleasure. Nice, secluded, private tent space. Quiet, secluded camping. Oh, come on, there we go. Thank you. I'm really going to stretch it now with the Wi-Fi. We'll see if we can handle it. This is your live recorder coming to you from all the way at the back of the land, live and streaming from my phone. So this is what Hearn's Hedge actually looks like. For those who have not been, this is pretty much the northern boundary for the land. And then the Horn God Shrine is just over there. The Pan Shrine is there. And then we were just in this area, which is Green Man Grove. And this is a decent area to camp in. Even before the deer food grows in. When that grows in, it's going to be a lot more comfortable. It's going to be softer. The ground will maintain the moisture better. It's going to be an entirely different thing back here. It's going to be a very prime camp spot. And then over here, the next area that we're going to make into a deer food plot, I'm bouncing, and it looks like the gimbal doing a great job of not bouncing you guys, which is nice. So, but over here is the next area to get the food plot treatment. And this is all area that is right here to behind, or just to the north of the wood pile, or the Eris. And so all this is going to get converted. And I think that it'll be a nice way to do some harmony and share the space. Because just because I'm making it so people can camp in it, doesn't mean that it should not be available to the critters. And so by working to combine different pieces, we're able to coexist the way we're supposed to do. And the ground lights are starting to come on a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and cut across Dan's Plaza here. If you're new to Faewood, Pan's Shrine is right over there. Athena's Shrine is right over there. And Dionysus' Shrine is at the very end of this. I'm going to be doing a lot of grass seed work this week, as well as putting out the white clover in various areas that does not currently have it. This lit corridor really works nicely, and I'm working on getting more lights out. That's another project that my plan is to have complete by Gaia, but it's something that can take time, and we can do kind of relaxed. So that's really nice. And we have the Agora. The lights out here are on timers, so I actually have them just on for a little bit to show that they are working, and then they turn off. So it's very peaceful out here. Super peaceful, super relaxing. So more lights. It's dark enough for the ground lights to kick on, but not the string lights. So that's kind of pretty. There we go. But we've added a bunch of those solar lights, like I said, that were along the pond. We've added a bunch more. They're taller, more visible. We'll make things a lot easier to navigate in the front when we're doing ritual in the circle, or if you're walking out to your car, or things like that. So, and like I said, all the trees are filling in. So green, so gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. So, over there is one of those trees that needs to be remedied. So I will rejoin you in just a moment.